Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Bozmos2, where we are playing Chaco. This is turn 19. Jumping things real quick. Alright, we've got the Throne of Fortune has been claimed, and Throne of the Churning Ocean has been claimed. We'll check those out here in just a second. Did some site searching around. In Smacia, we found a Farm of Plenty, which is okay. Recruitment points and a nature gem. Actually, relatively exciting, truth be told. So happy about that. We got a proclamation from Old Pangea. Polyducus, the White Minotaur, is the prophet. And then we have a battle in Vongar. So, crossing our fingers here. Let's see what we got. We've got our big old line, and this is a little weird. Like, right, we had these all lined up, but apparently it got slightly pushed back, even though it looked identically lined up. I don't think it's gonna matter too terribly much. Got about close to 30 Katsinas, 3 Wuyas, a Hmong Katsina, and our god here up against. Just a whole lot of PD, actually. So no mages patrolling here, none of that stuff. That's big. This is a lot of PD. We're gonna smash this PD. We're gonna, if it's just PD, we're gonna smash it, right? Not having the mages here to reinforce this PD means that you just lost all of the money that you spent on this massive amount of PD. Our Wuyas are all back there. Divine Blessing comes out. This is kind of a little bit of a problem. Our bear is kind of in the back. I guess it's okay, though, because he doesn't have, you know, hard skin or regeneration or anything like that, so probably for the best. But it also means he can't really get in, and we definitely want him to get in. So that's unfortunate. But our Hmong Katsinas, you know, our Katsinas crash into the PD, and we can just see the entanglement all down the line, right? And that's great. That's fantastic. Especially taking a look at stuff like this. Like, this Katsina warrior, right, has 19 attack, because he's so much experience at this point. That's great, because that means a lot of... well, we'll actually have a good example here with our bear. Obviously, our bear is going to be better at it, but the idea that we're going for here, we're going to let this run through, let our bear actually have some attacks and stuff like that, some fights, and then we're going to take a look at stuff. Okay, so that's probably about as much as we can do, so let's go check our Great Bear. So, right, ranged attack, and melee attack is repelled, ranged attack, melee attack, dagger, repelled, ranged attack, spear, repelled, dagger repelled, spear repelled, dagger repelled, right? So there wasn't a single melee attack that made it through our Great Bear's repel. Now, obviously, our Great Bear is kind of like the end-all, be-all of that scenario, right? Attack values, repel values of 31 with the Stone Bird, right? Versus a 25, and that was a great roll on defense for that individual, right? But 37, 33, like, consistently very high repel values. Actually, these 24s are kind of low, but still, that's pretty good. Let's check one of these, like, Katsinas. Katsina Warrior 106. Axeman's axe is repelled, right? This one actually didn't get repelled, so did 1 point of damage. Hit with a range, or missed with a range. No, hit with a range attack. Missed. Boy Axeman just missed. What this? Hit or range attack, miss. Ranged attack. Ranged attack. Okay, so nothing really great for us there. Repelled, missed. Right? Ranged attack, repelled, missed, hit. So, I mean, it's not perfect, right? But especially on these higher XP individuals, right? They are getting to that point to where they're repelling quite a bit. That's very, very good for us. I don't know if any of our like Wuyas really got in here or anything like that. I feel like Wuya 1 Yeah, repelled once. Range attack, repelled, right? Like, again, really, really good, because these guys have length 4, right? Pretty high attack skill. So, pretty nice. Repelled. Yeah. That's exactly what we're trying to accomplish there. The layering of defenses between repelling. Now, obviously, this is for like our Katsinas and our Wuyas, not for our Great Bear. But the layering of defenses with the repel, with the Bind Shield, with the Temper Flesh and the regeneration, right? So, very unlikely or a very good chance that we're going to repel them in the first place, right? If we fail to repel them, then there's a good chance that they're going to get Bind Shielded or entangled, right? If they don't get entangled, they still have to get through our normal defenses, right? We still have defense that they have to actually hit us through, and it's not bad. 15 defense is pretty decent because we have the whole death power thing, right? So there's that. And then if they do actually hit us, then, you know, we're reducing that and then regening. So I'm pretty satisfied with how that's worked out. The only issue, obviously, being is that we're going to be hard-pressed to make enough Wuyas to matter. And we can only make Katsina warriors at one location. So I feel like Chaco is on the verge of being a super cool nation. Compared to other DE nations, but they don't have quite enough going for them. They need a little bit more TLC, right? A couple of little buffs, not crazy buffs, I don't think, but a couple of little buffs here or there. We have an Earth Gem in Ablak, cool, and one of our mages in Vongar befriended some magic beings, so we'll check that out here in just a second. Construction in Hesperia completed. Vongar has been breached. So, let's check out the thrones first. Got the Throne of Fortune this turn. Increases luck, spreads Dominion 2, gives luck +1 and 2 astral pearls per turn. That's pretty good. And then there's the Throne of the Churning Ocean. This one actually increases turmoil. This is a really interesting throne. It increases turmoil. It's got a lot going on for just a level 2. Increases turmoil, spreads Dominion 2, produces 3 water and 1 air, and has a 20% conjuration bonus, which is pretty damn good. So that's a pretty strong throne as far as I'm concerned. No level 3 thrones taken so far. And then over in Vongar, our magic beings are gnomes, actually. And gnomes are kind of... gnomes themselves as a unit are kind of trash. I'm not remembering correctly. They are. They're kind of. You just look at them. Low HP, very low stats. A single very crappy slap, right? They do have glamour though, but I think you can actually take gnomes and. Yeah, I think if you turn them into commanders, right? Yeah, I think you can turn them into commanders, and they will actually, like if you were to Gift of Reason them or something like that. They're 2 earth, 2 nature. So they're actually not bad, I think, if you get these as a random event and you don't have like really good access to nature or earth or something like that. But we do. So these guys are just kind of like, all right, whatever. That's just fodder. All right, what are we doing this turn? The biggest thing is we have taken Vongar, or we've defeated the province defense here, which means if he is going to attack us, he has to come with his own forces, right? With his own Malia Druzinas, his own Astropelagist, his Peshtis, etc. And I don't know that he has a large enough force to do that. So that's good. But he might. I don't know how. I don't know if he left anything in Vongar, or if he pulled everything out. We're gonna storm the castle. The same setup that we already had. We're going to slightly alter this by putting our bear in front, so our bear can actually get in there. Bear did pretty well. There is the chance that our bear gets kind of like focused down, and that could be really bad. So probably shouldn't do that. But we're gonna attack. We don't really have many other options. Hopefully he doesn't come at us in Vongar. I would rather. I'm hoping Facia is gonna come in and deal with this, finish off the rest of Bogarus. If we take Vongar this turn and Facia has not finished or has not come in on Bogarus, then I don't know. I might talk to Facia and be like, hey, look, if you don't feel like you can finish Bogarus, then let me know, because I might have to do it myself, right? I say that I really don't want to. Obviously, I would like to have the capital, right? But you know, I think I'm gonna take a lot of losses trying to fight all of his astrapelagists right now. I just don't. I would rather Facia do it and me not have to worry about it. I just want, like, I would like Vongar and I would like Jereb, and then I'd be done, you know. So fingers crossed that this gets resolved shortly. Most of the other movement is just movement for site searching. We are, however, so we've got Kikmong 3 that we're sending down with some random units, Atlatls and Barbarians. And we are sending them down to Anglovania to potentially hit Jereb. As long as Bogarus hasn't put too much province defense in there, that should be fine. If they have, then whatever. We lose some Atlatls and some Barbarians. What do we care? We are actually moving Elder 1 with a stack of Chacoan elites and Chacoan archers towards taking Temiglia. That's the intent anyways. Mong 3 is moving out to site search. We're site searching in High Peaks. We're taking control of... Ooh, name that guy. Pull up a minute. This is... Kikmong 8, looks like. So... That guy's taken over this fortified village, and then Mong 3 and Sun 2 are headed out to site search some more. I'm gonna hit up Doman. Site searching in Doman already for Astral. We are moving and site searching in Northia, in Zaburia, etc. We're putting down a fortified village in Assad. We have completed a fortified village in Hesperia. We're going to go ahead and start upgrading that to a wooden fort. We've got one more turn in High Peaks, and one more turn in Ablak. And then I think we might be okay with we might chill out on dropping forts. It kind of depends. I say that I'd like to get a fort in Jereb at the very least, but other than that, I think it's just going to be getting temples and labs in these places. So we'll need a temple and lab in Hesperia, a temple and lab in High Peaks, a temple and lab in Ablak, and then eventually a temple and lab in Assad. Although, actually, I was thinking about not putting a temple in Ablak and just letting In's stuff words fucking hard, letting in to push me on Dominion up here, and just using that as kind of like a way to get higher research. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know that that's something that I'm actually gonna do, but we'll see. This is the first turn that I've actually gotten down to basically all my gold. between dropping multiple forts, or we dropped a new fort and we started a wooden fort this turn. I'm trying to decide if we did anything else really expensive. No, we didn't. Oh, right, we're picking up another Wuya, more Katsinas, etc. And then all around, of course, we're getting more elite warriors and archers. Elite warriors and archers, star priests. I'm starting to recruit more Bozmos2s over here in Smacia, because I'd like to see if I can get some more heirs, potentially. And then our Wuya 4, actually, we got very, very lucky on this Wuya. It is Earth 3, so that's a random, and then the Air 1 is also a random. So Wuya 4, very, very good for us. Potentially, we could empower Wuya 4 later on in the game and be able to do, like, Cloud Trapeze stuff, really cool, you know, raiding or counter-thugging or things like that. Very useful for us. So pretty exciting with that. We got to find some air sites, so we're actually sending Wuya 4 out to site search. He'll be able to cover, you know, Earth 3, Nature 3, Priest 3, so that'll be good, but also have Air 1 to try to cover portions for us. And that's pretty much it, honestly. We're continuing to research, and we actually had close to like 50 or 60 research this turn. Until I started moving all the people around to site search. So I'm kind of prioritizing site searching right now rather than the actual research itself, which is probably not the greatest plan, but you know, I don't feel super threatened right now. I feel like if we can get most of our stuff site searched and continue to produce like we have been over the course of the next like 5 to 10 turns, then our research is going to jump relatively drastically anyways. Our research is just going to jump just from having so many like bodies, so many Chaco and Star Priests, right? So yeah, we'll get there. It's just going to take us a while, but no, I think that's okay. Is there anything else that we care about? Not really. That's pretty much it. So we found Foray Flegra's capital over here. Cool. Potentially going to start talking to them about maybe a war with Old Man. So I can get up in here and potentially get away from the Great Dead World. Speaking of which, we have found New Satis. That's cool. I've found every capital on Gielinor now, except for Dom Daniel, who I think is actually a water-based nation. I'm not sure. They might actually be on one of these fucking islands. I think they're an island nation. It's strange. It's a strange nation. I don't actually know what it does. But we're gonna keep looking up here and see if we can find it. Haven't found anything else. We can see Tianchi, we can see New Ulm, we can see Zion, we can see Old Mictlin, cool, but haven't found any caps or anything like that, so. Still just producing scouts and moving around, trying to find stuff. It'll be good. That's it for the turn. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye, everybody.